Hey there, in this short video we'll be discussing utilization of the Cybex lat pull-down machine. If you need greater detail, please refer back to the previous video I've done. It is a little lengthier, but it does give you a lot more explanation. So one adjustment on this machine is going to be here on the rest piece. We want to make sure that fits snug above here. Now, the other thing, let's make a quick adjustment on our weight stack. So 5 pound increments on the turn knob clockwise, counterclockwise, decreasing 5, and pin itself is going to be 20 pound increments all the way down to the bottom of that stack. As far as the position of the arms go, understand that it is fixed, but it does have the ability to move, and I will show you that once we're doing the pronated overhand grip. First one we'll discuss is going to be our neutral grip position, but actually before getting down into your pulling position, let's make sure that we're adjusted and nice and snug with this, okay? Don't smash the legs, but at the same time, make sure that you're not going to be moving anywhere while actually doing the exercise. So that's set already. Now what I'll do is I'll grab first grip, which is going to be our neutral grip, more medial, specific to the machine. I'm going to slowly bring myself down, push myself under, make sure I'm situated. Now from this position, you'll see I'm going to draw my elbows down to my sides, almost imagine towards the ribs, with a good squeeze. If this feels like it's too close to you, I'll see folks sometimes really wedge up in here, and they're not going to be able. You're going to see a lot of bend at the elbow, like if you're doing a bicep curl, right? You don't want that. So bring yourself back a little further where you're actually feeling the emphasis through the lat muscles here, right? Good squeeze down. So make sure you're a little further back, not too close when utilizing this grip right here. That's going to allow you to get more involvement of the back muscles, which is what we're targeting here, all the way to the end range there, squeeze and hold. That will be your neutral grip pull. Bring that back up. Now, if we're going with a pronated grip or an overhand grip, we have 2 variations here. We can go with more of a medial grip or a lateral grip out wide. This is not going to work for everybody when using the wider grip. That depends on the arm length. For demonstration purposes to start, I'm going to show you this one. Understand the arms do move a little bit. That will create some instability, but being that we're in a pulling position, you shouldn't be too concerned that it's going to create any discomfort or hurt the shoulder itself. You will notice on the chest press machine there's some of that play. I do not recommend trying to make adjustments on that while pressing out. It creates a lot of shoulder instability. It's hard to manage. So with this one, it will be required, and I'll show you why. Come back down. I'm adjusted already on my support. Same thing, not too close. Understand that if you wedge yourself forward, that's okay, but that depends on how much flexion you have of the shoulder in this overhead position. The ability to bring the arm overhead, and also a little bit of a thoracic spine, which is the mid to upper back influence. Okay, if I don't have that requisite, then I might find myself really arching into my lower back. When you pull down, you want to think outwards, okay, with the elbows. So as I pull down, I'm thinking out and down, and then pulling back in towards my sides, and almost as if I'm squeezing towards the middle of my back. You'll see a lot of motion through the actual shoulder blade itself. I'll pull and down. Now, if I didn't move these arms relative to my anatomy, my arms, you'd find yourself keeping that machine fixed and now shrugging. Okay, there's a lot of motion now anterior through the shoulder. I'm rounding my back. That's not going to work. Okay, so understand that you may have to adjust accordingly. Okay, depending on your arm length. Now, if I wanted to, let's say I have a lot longer arms for some of the taller folks. I would come out here. I can make this work, but it's not going to feel as good as the other position. One good thing here is it is fixed. I won't have to move the arms out to the sides for me. And I can pull down here. So allow me to get wider on the actual exercise. Target the lat further out. There may be a greater influence on it, depending once again on the length of the arm. So those are your positions with a neutral overhand grip, more medially and wider. I did have one more thing we're going to cover, and that was the side bend. We discussed that. That's to allow you to get a greater shortened range through the actual, or end range that is, of the lat. And understand we're working a few other muscles through the arm and back here as well. Just not to go into great detail. Okay, as we did in the previous video, you can get that. So I'll grab here. You can do this with a single arm as well. Or actually with these, you will only do a single arm variation. One hand for support. I like to use this rod here. And what I'll do is for the neutral grip, bring it here and then side bend into it. Okay? That is going to allow you to get a little more shortness and contraction of the muscle back here. You're going to feel a bit of a squeeze. It feels like it's cramping. Bring the arm up. Down, squeeze down with the side bend. I want to do a wider angle and create a little bit of a rotational motion here, I can pull down and actually even rotate a little bit. And what I want you to think about with this one is drawing that elbow back there, all right? You're gonna feel this very different compared to the last position that I showed you with the neutral grip that is. Okay, try that out, see what it feels like. Those are your variations here on this quick clip. Hope it helps. And if you have any questions, please ask. Have a great day now.